Have you ever wondered how the top 1% manage to get so much done in a single day, while most of us feel like there's never enough time? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal how ultra-successful people like Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, and Bill Gates manage their time to achieve incredible results. And here's the best part. These strategies aren't just reserved for billionaires or CEOs. They're tactics anyone can use to get more out of every hour and truly reach their potential. Time is their most valuable asset. The first big difference? The 1% view time as their single most valuable asset. While most people think about managing their money, the top 1% know that time is actually worth more. You see, money can always be regained, but time, once it's gone forever. They realize that every minute wasted is potential slipping through their fingers. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He's got billions, yet he's incredibly selective with his time. He often says the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. That's because they're crystal clear on the fact that time is an investment, and they only spend it on what will bring the highest returns, whether that's learning, relationships, health, or building something amazing. This mindset is something we can all adopt. Start treating time as your most precious asset. Imagine you're investing in yourself with every second. Think, will this bring me closer to my goals, or am I just spending time without purpose? By the way, if you're ready to make powerful shifts like this in your life, don't forget to subscribe. We dive into life-changing habits, time management hacks, and success tips from the top 1% to help you reach your potential faster. Hit that subscribe button and let's grow together. Ruthless prioritization. The second key to how the 1% achieve more: ruthless prioritization. They aren't spending their day juggling 1,000 little tasks. Instead, they focus on the big ones, the things that actually move the needle in their lives. One of the most powerful concepts they use is the 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle. This rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. So if you could cut out the less impactful activities and double down on the 20%, you'd see way more progress, with way less effort. This is exactly what people like Elon Musk do. He doesn't waste his time on minor details that don't matter. Instead, he pours his energy into high-impact areas like product development and innovation, delegating everything else. Think about this. What's the 20% in your life that's producing the most results? Maybe it's one work project, a particular skill you're building, or a specific goal you're pursuing. Identify it and focus your time there. The power of scheduling and routine. Here's another tool that the top 1% swear by: time blocking. This simple yet powerful technique is about giving every hour a specific purpose. When you time block, you don't just set a to-do list, you actually decide when you'll work on each task. It sounds rigid, but ironically, it gives you more freedom because you're not wasting time figuring out what to do next. Take Bill Gates, who is famous for organizing his day into 5-minute intervals. That level of precision means he's constantly on task with little wasted time. And it's not just Gates, many successful people use this method. They have a structured schedule where every hour is accounted for, which helps eliminate decision fatigue and ensures they're moving forward without unnecessary distractions. Morning routines also play a big role in setting the tone. Oprah Winfrey, for instance, has a morning routine that includes meditation, exercise, and time for reflection. These routines aren't just about productivity, they're about creating the mindset needed to tackle the day ahead with focus and positivity. So create a daily schedule that works for you. Start with a morning routine and try time blocking your most important tasks. The clarity and energy it brings will change the game. Also, if you're finding these insights helpful, check out our other video, Set Yourself Up for Success. What the top 1% do differently. It's packed with even more tips to help you reach your goals faster. The top 1% understand that they can't do it all alone. They're masters of outsourcing and delegation, which allows them to spend their time on the activities that really matter. In other words, they're not afraid to let go of the tasks that others can do just as well or even better than they can. Take Jeff Bezos as an example. Bezos focuses on the big, visionary stuff that only he can handle, like Amazon's future direction and innovation. The day-to-day operations, he leaves that to his skilled team. This frees up his time to focus on what truly drives the business forward. Now, while you may not have a full team to delegate to, there are always ways to streamline your tasks. Consider using freelancers for small projects, automating repetitive work, or even enlisting help from friends or family. The key here is to focus on where you add the most value and let go of the rest. One of the biggest secrets to how the 1% manage time effectively is laser focus. Distractions are productivity killers, and the top 1% know this all too well. They practice something called single tasking, focusing on one thing at a time rather than juggling multiple tasks. Studies have shown that multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%, so successful people take steps to keep their attention locked on the task at hand. For instance, Steve Jobs was famous for his focus. When he returned to Apple, he cut down the company's product line drastically to focus on a handful of core products. This focus allowed Apple to innovate and create iconic products like the iPhone and MacBook that have changed the world. Jobs didn't let himself get distracted by too many ideas or projects. He focused on perfecting a few high-impact products. You can apply the same principle by reducing your daily distractions. Try turning off notifications, setting your phone to Do Not Disturb, or working in a designated quiet space. Focus on one thing at a time and watch your productivity soar. You might think that the 1% are grinding every single minute of every single day. But here's a twist. They actually value breaks and recovery time as much as their work time. Taking time to recharge is essential to avoiding burnout and keeping energy levels high. For example, Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, makes time for regular breaks. Whether it's playing sports, spending time with family, or just taking time out to reflect, he knows that these moments of relaxation actually make him sharper and more focused when he returns to work. This isn't laziness, it's a strategic way to sustain peak performance, and it doesn't have to be a long break. Even something as simple as a 5-minute break after an hour of focused work can boost concentration and mental clarity. The 1% know that downtime is just as important as grind time, so give yourself permission to rest. You'll come back more energized and ready to take on challenges. Finally, the top 1% dedicate a part of their schedule to constant learning and skill building. They're always improving themselves, whether it's through reading, taking courses, or staying updated on industry trends. This commitment to personal growth allows them to stay competitive, adapt to change, and seize new opportunities. Bill Gates, for instance, is an avid reader and spends time daily consuming knowledge. He even takes what he calls Think Weeks twice a year, where he retreats with a stack of books and papers to learn and reflect on new ideas. This ongoing learning habit is a big reason why Gates remains influential in multiple fields long after stepping down from his day-to-day role at Microsoft. Learning doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. You could listen to audiobooks during your commute, read an article each morning, or follow online courses in your area of interest. Small but consistent steps add up to massive knowledge and expertise over time. So there you have it, the time management secrets of the world's most successful people. By treating time as your most valuable asset, ruthlessly prioritizing, scheduling your day, delegating, eliminating distractions, taking strategic breaks, and committing to constant learning, you can make every minute count and start seeing major results. Now here's your next step. If you found these strategies valuable, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Not only will this keep you up to date on more powerful insights to help you crush your goals, but subscribing also signals to YouTube that you want content that actually helps you grow. And don't forget to check out our other video, Set Yourself Up for Success: What the Top 1% Do Differently, for even more tips on reaching your full potential. Thanks for watching, and let's keep leveling up together.